going to demonstrate the sunshine loaf, and I heard some positive comments on that one. Then I like it. It's been a good one through the years. So it starts out with some cooked brown rice, and I use the jasmine, but whatever. And it's cold now. When I mixed it up before, it was.
Did you cook in the rice cooker?
I don't have a rice cooker, but yes, you can do it in the rice cooker or just in a pan.
You cook in a pan?
I do. I do.
Wow, I can do that.
Then it calls for grated carrot. So it's 2 cups of brown rice and about 2 cups of grated carrot. And you can do a fine grate or the coarse. I've done fine through the years. And then 1 large onion. And that's onion chopped. And then the next thing is raw peanuts. I went looking for them, or it says someplace that you can use peanut butter. Well, I went looking for raw peanuts today and I couldn't find them. So it calls for 1.25 cups of water, but I am only going to put in about half of it to start with. And I use the rest of it more to rinse it out. If you have too much water in with your peanuts, they bounce around in that water too much and it takes them too long to process. But as it gets thicker, I'll add a little bit more water.
Peanut or raw peanut?
These supposed to be raw, these are roasted because that's what I found, but it worked fine. And if you don't have those and you want to use peanut butter and blend it with water, you can do that also. I'm not proud because peanuts, it would probably be, it calls for 2/3 of a cup of raw peanuts. It would probably be more like 1/2 cup of peanut butter because there's air in the peanuts and it makes a little less. Okay, I'm going to be noisy here. We'll start it on low. Pretty creamy, so you can see what it looks like. And so we'll pour that in. I am right-handed, so. And then what I do, because there's a lot that you can't get out, then I take my water and rinse my blender. So I get all my peanuts. And okay. Then it calls for some soy flour. I have made it without it. If you don't have soy flour, you can put a little of some kind of flour in it if you need to. The soy flour helps to give it a little bit more balance for your nutrition, but it also helps to thicken it, I think. So I use Bob's Red Mills, but wherever you happen to find it is good. And then it calls for salt and sage. So let's get a 1 teaspoon. And if you're using peanut butter that has salt in it, you would not want to put quite so much salt in it. The rest of everything, or it depends on how salty your rice is also. And then 1/3 of a teaspoon, you know? They don't make too many thirds of a teaspoon, so that's 1/4 heaped. And, you know, sometimes I put a little extra. I think I actually put a little extra. I put almost 1/2.
What's that one?
This is sage, and I think I put more like 1/2 teaspoon in your sample because I happen to like it. So then we'll just stir that together.
How much peanut, if you use peanut butter, how much did you say to use?
I think about 1/2 cup. I haven't done that, so, but I'm just guessing. Maybe a little bit more than, because 2/3 of a cup is, yeah. And then you might not need quite so much water, but you would need most of a cup, I think, to thin it down. And likewise, you can use the water to rinse it. Okay, so this is a light colored loaf, so when you serve it, it's nice to serve some other colors with it, maybe the greens, like your green beans or broccoli. I see a couple of dusties in there. And I didn't put any oil in it, but so you just put that into a loaf pan, and then I like to make it level on the top. This one is one that smooths easy on the top. It's soft enough that I got to get all that good stuff in there. And I see a spot here that I missed. Okay, and then you'll put that in the oven. I did not put a cover on it until I took it out of the oven to travel here, because I wanted it to get a little dark on the top. And I don't have another sample to show you cooked. You ate it.
I thought that was out there, that other dish.
Yes, it was out there, but we ate it all.
No, didn't you bring out the second dish?
No,
That's something
that
else?
was for something else.
Oh.
Yeah, that was for the quiche that
Oh, okay.
I had 2 of those. I thought
Okay.
one might not be in and the recipe made more. Okay, so we'll bake that. It says for about an hour, and that's about what I do.
What temperature?
350.
Okay.
So there. So now you've seen the sunshine loaf.
You did?
Yeah.
I mean,